Hi everyone, this is a 15-minute fast-paced flow to fire up the whole body that I shot in one go early one morning. Start standing, feet and hip width apart, gently rocking your weight back and forth a little just to feel yourself into the floor, activating the thighs and the glutes but not locking out the knees, thinking tall through your back, open through the collarbone. Big inhale to sweep the arms up, and exhale, draw the palms down to your chest. Take a moment to focus your entire self. 3 times, taking a deep inhale through the nose and a smooth exhale through the mouth. Inhale, expanding through the belly. Smooth exhale. Inhale, expanding through the chest. And a nice exhale out. Inhale to sweep the arms all the way up. Grab the hands together and breathing deeply, allow yourself to roll around and stretch out the sides and your back, keeping it soft through the knees. Inhale to sweep all the way up. And exhale, softly folding over, hinging at the hips, but keeping it soft in the knees again, and just let yourself flop and roll around. Reaching the right hand to the floor, lengthen the left leg and let the left arm reach up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale to roll through center and switch sides, softening the left and reaching up through the right. Exhale through center, and this time dropping the tailbone under, rolling all the way up to stand, taking a big inhale at the top, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, rolling all the way back down and repeating 2 more times, tucking the tailbone under each time to protect the spine, breathing deeply and expanding as you reach up. Last one here. And easing yourself all the way back down. This time inhaling to a long flat back, reaching through the top of the head. Exhale sharply to let it all flop. 2 more times, really extending through the spine. Exhale, really releasing, letting gravity help you here. Plant the palms and walk yourself back into a plank, tailbone under. Elbows into your sides. Exhale to lower, untuck the toes. Inhale, long through the upper back. Exhale, soften under, tuck the toes, and push yourself all the way up and back into a downward facing dog. That's that upside down triangle shape. And take a couple of moments to get comfortable here, pedaling through the legs, reaching into the lengths of all the fingers, particularly the last 2, because that helps to draw the shoulders in and support the whole spine. Inhale, sweep the right leg up and back, and you can bend the knee to roll open the hips. Exhale to come back through center, switch side. Inhale to sweep the left leg back and up, rolling open if that feels good. Exhale through center. Inhale to lift up to your toes this time, tuck the chin. Exhale, let yourself roll all the way out to a plank, thinking strong through the middle, keeping the tailbone under. Inhale, push up and back to the downward dog. Exhale to settle. Inhale, tuck the chin, and exhale, rolling all the way out. 1 more time, rocking the weight a little. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, settle. Rolling out 1 more time. Again. The right hand supports. Inhale, sweep the left arm up for a side plank, lifting in the hips. Exhale to switch, and inhale, rolling up, lifting through the right side. Exhale through center, lower, untuck the toes. Inhale to press up long through the upper back. Exhale, tuck the toes back under. Inhale to push up and back to your downward facing dog, and exhale into this space. Inhale, sweep the right leg back and up. You can roll the hips open. Exhale, round the knee to the nose, tucking the chin, leaning forwards. Inhale, sweep back. Exhale, rounding, stepping the foot between the hands, pressing into the floor. Inhale to rise and get balanced. Exhale, softening the knees, and inhale to sweep up. Exhale, softening. Inhale, rising up, getting the legs working. 1 more time, soften. Inhaling up. Exhale the hands to the hips this time. Tuck the tailbone under. Inhale to open through the chest and extend the back heel away from you, stretching through the hip flexor. Take a couple of moments to breathe here. Inhaling to rise up. Exhale, sweep the left hand to the floor, reach the right arm up for a twisted stretch. Exhale through center. Inhale to shift the weight back, lengthen the front leg and settle into a stretch here, kicking up the toe. Shifting forward, spin the back heel down, right hand to shin, lengthening the legs. The left arm peels you open, reaching up for a triangle here. Bend the right leg and inhale to reach everything up. Exhale, just softening into a warrior 2, keeping the knee above the ankle. Inhale to lift long. Exhale, ease back, warrior 2. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, softening out. 1 more time, big breath in. Exhale, reaching out. Inhale, tip the torso back for a stretch. Exhale, cartwheel the hands over, step the right foot back to a plank, and 3 times we're going to lower and lift, or push-ups, elbows into the sides, tailbone under here, nice and strong through your middle. Exhale to lower, untuck the toes. Inhale, lifting up long through the upper back. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Inhale, pushing up and back to your downward facing dog. And we'll do the other side. Taking a big inhale, sweeping the left leg up and back for the split, and you can roll open if that feels good. Exhale, rounding the knee to the nose, tucking the chin, leaning forwards. Inhale, sweeping back. This time stepping through, aiming the foot between the hands. Press into the floor. Inhale to rise, get balanced. Exhale, soften in the knees. Inhale, sweep yourself up. 2 more times, exhale, soften. Inhale to rise. Last one here, pushing against the floor. Exhale the hands to the hips, tuck the tailbone under, opening through the shoulders, inhaling, extending that back heel away from you to get that nice stretch across the hip flexor there, breathing deeply. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, sweeping the right hand to floor, reaching the left arm up for a twist. Exhale through to center. Inhale, shifting the weight back, lengthening that front leg into that stretch there. Shift forwards, spin the back heel down, left hand to shin, and this time the right arm peels you up to the sky for your triangle. Bend the left knee. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, warrior 2, knee over ankle. Inhale to lift. Exhale, soften, expand. Inhale, press the floor, lengthen. Exhale, reaching out. One more time here, easing yourself out. Inhale, tipping the torso back for a stretch. Exhale, cartwheeling to the floor, stepping the left foot back this time. 3 more push-ups, tailbone under, elbows into your sides here, keeping it strong. You can drop the knees to the ground if you need to in order to keep the form. Lowering under, untuck the toes. Inhale, long through the upper back. Exhale, soften, tuck the toes back under. Inhale, pushing up and back to your downward dog. Exhale. Inhale, tuck the chin, lift to the toes. Exhale, roll out to your plank. Dropping the right knee under, right foot pointing out. Left arm reaches over, left leg extended, glued to the floor. Inhale, draw up. 4 times. Exhale to sweep over. Inhale, drawing back up through the middle. Exhale, sweeping over, drawing back up, strong through the hips and the base there, acting like a windscreen wiper. Cartwheel the hands back over and switching sides, so dropping the left knee to the floor under the hip, left foot pointing out, right arm reaches over, right leg extended. Inhale to draw yourself up. Isolate that torso, sweep over, inhaling up. 3 more times, exhale to reach. Inhale, drawing up, thinking nice and tall through the spine as well. Cartwheeling the hands back over into your plank here. This time we're going to walk the feet all the way up to the hands, nice and gently there. So you're folded over and you can have a nice sway side to side. Bend the knees, sink the hips, inhale to reach up. Exhale, sink down into your chair here, and you can roll around a little. Inhale to reach up high. Exhale, sinking back into those heels. Inhale up. Exhale down like a wave. 1 more time. Big breath in. Exhale, easing down. Inhale, palms meeting in the middle. Exhale, sweep over to the left side. Elbow over that knee, palms to the middle. Drawing that right hip back a little for equality. And you can open the arms up for a deeper stretch. Inhale to rise up through the middle. Exhale, switching over to the other side here. Drawing the left hip back for equality. And again, you can reach open through the arms. Inhale, rising up through the middle. Exhale, fold forwards, grab the arms behind you and let yourself open through the back of the shoulders there. Allowing the hands to find the floor here. Walk yourself all the way back into your plank, lowering, untucking the toes. Inhale, lifting up long again. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Inhale, pushing up and back into your downward facing dog. Breathing into this space. Inhale, sweep the right leg back and up, rolling open. Exhale that knee over to the right elbow, leaning forwards, lifted in the middle. Inhale, sweeping back. Exhale, going across opposite elbow. Inhale, sweeping back. Exhale, rounding knee to nose, tucking the chin. Inhale, reaching back. Exhale, stepping the foot between the hands. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, let the left arm reach out in front of you here, right arm to the side. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, swing that leg forwards. Inhale, sinking back with control. Exhale to swing. Inhale back 4 times in total, and you might fall over like I'm doing here, but that's absolutely fine. Aiming for control. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, sink and twist to the right side. Inhale, draw up through the middle. Sink and twist again, lots of control. Inhale to lift. Exhale, reaching out. Inhale, tip the torso back and immediately cartwheel open. Keep tipping back, lengthen the legs, and exhale, reach the right arm out. We'll fall into a triangle, reaching up here. Take a breath for a moment. Bending the right knee, inhale to draw everything up. Exhale, soften, warrior two. Inhale to lift. Exhale, soften. Inhale, tipping back. Exhale, sweeping to a side angle this time. Right forearm to right thigh. Left arm reaches over, staying strong and lifted in those hips, pushing the feet into the floor. Inhale, tipping back. Exhale, we're going to cartwheel forwards, draw that knee in, and then float the back heel up for a warrior three, trying to level the hips with the ground here. Soften the standing leg, roll yourself up to stand, bringing that knee up, and just have a moment to roll around through the hips, opening wide and playing with the balance a little bit. Inhale, give yourself a squeeze. Inhale, drop the foot catching behind you. Inhale to press that foot into your hand, lifting and leaning forwards for a dancer. Exhale to release. Sweep the left leg over, left arm under, sink down in the hips. Squeezing the thighs, lifting in the fingertips and the elbows. Inhale to unravel everything, and then exhale, diving down, palms to the ground. Adjust yourself onto your mat. We're going to go into bunny hops here. So very gently switching your legs over as lightly as possible here, lifting through the middle and the torso. You don't actually have to go very high at all in order to really build up the strength in the shoulders, and the more confident you get, the higher you can reach. Ease back to plank. Exhale to lower, untuck those toes. Inhale, lifting long through the upper back. Exhale, lower, tuck the toes. Inhale, pushing up and back to your downward facing dog. Breathing here. Other side. Inhale, sweeping the left leg up and back, rolling open. Exhale, aim that knee out towards the left elbow, leaning forwards, lifted in the middle. Inhale, sweep back. Exhale, going across opposite this time. Inhale, strong and back. Exhale, rounding knee to nose, leaning forwards, tucking the chin. Inhale, all the way back. Exhale, this time stepping through. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, soften, right arm forwards, this time left to the side. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, swinging that right leg forwards. Inhale, sink back with control. Exhale, sweeping, lifting. Inhale, sinking back, trying to maintain that balance 4 times in total here. Again, it doesn't matter if you wobble or fall, that's part of the exercise. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink and twist the left side this time. Inhale, up through the middle. Exhale, sinking, twisting, reaching out. One more time, nice and tall. Exhale, reaching out. Inhale, tipping back, keep cartwheeling open, swinging back, lengthen the legs. Exhale, let the left arm fall forwards and let the right arm reach up for your triangle here. Taking a few breaths to settle into this space. Bend the left knee, inhale to bring everything up. Exhale, soften into a warrior two. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. Inhale, tip back. Exhale, sweeping over to your side angle, left forearm to the thigh. Right arm reaches up and over, staying long and lifted through the legs. Inhale, tip back. Exhale, cartwheeling over, drawing that knee in, and then floating the back heel up for your warrior three on this side, leveling the hips for equality. Soften that standing leg, drawing yourself up, and again, just having a roll around here with the knees opening through the hips, playing with the balance. Inhale to give yourself a squeeze. Exhale, drop that foot, catching behind you. Inhale to press that foot into your hand, lifting in the heel, reaching forwards. Exhale to release and wrap that right leg over, sweep the right arm under and sinking down in your hips, lifting in the fingertips and the elbows. Inhale to unravel everything. Exhale, diving down, plant the hands. We'll go into those bunny hops again here. So aiming to switch the feet over as lightly as possible, landing as softly as you can. This doesn't have to be a very big movement at all. The knees can be nice and bent here, you can be nice and tucked. The key thing here, not to let the lower back arch, and that's how you really build the strength in the shoulders, by lifting through the core, really working through your middle. Aim back to your plank, exhale to lower, untuck those toes, inhale, lifting strong through the upper back. Exhale, soften, tuck the toes. Inhale, pushing up and back to that downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up to the toes. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, pushing back. Last one up high. Exhale, softening out. Inhale to tuck. Exhale, roll yourself out to your plank. Right hand supports. Inhale, sweep open to a side plank. And try floating the left leg into the air, keeping the hips lifted. Exhale to roll through center, switch sides, inhaling to open and lift, and float the leg up, lifting in the hips. You can always try just stacking the feet one on top of the other to begin with. Come back to centre and set the feet about hip width apart. We're going to lift opposite hand to foot here, very gently, keeping control and strong through the middle, trying not to let the hips pop up and back to make it easier. This is a great core stability workout. Back to centre for mountain climbers, 20 of these, really pumping knee to nose here, keeping the tailbone tucked under, hips low and staying strong in the shoulders. This is a fantastic intensity burst for the whole body. Exhale to lower, untuck those toes, inhale, lifting long one last time. Exhale to lower, spread the knees wide and let yourself shift all the way back into a child's pose, sinking the hips down towards the heels, letting the forehead rest on the floor. Breathe deeply into your sides, let the hips release. Crawl to the left corner, extending the right arm, bring the left palm to the left shin. Inhale to lengthen across the spine. Exhale, draw the right hip down towards the heel, and you should feel a cross stretch here. Switching sides over to the right corner, left arm extends, right palm to a right shin to the floor. Inhale to lengthen and exhale again to draw the left hip down towards the heels, feeling that stretch. Coming all the way back through to center, drawing yourself up to sit on your heels, bring your hands to your heart center to take your last few deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose, exhale, releasing. Inhale to expand, exhale to let it all rush out. And you're done. I hope you enjoy trying this out, whether it's before climbing or after. Let me know how you get on. You can connect with me through any of these platforms here. And thanks so much to the Arch Climbing Wall, to BlockFit, to Rock On and to Obsession Climbing for all of their support. Onwards and upwards, everyone.